Greetings, Master Muhammad here, your martial arts instructor. I want to thank you for taking time out to watch this video on the six-week program. So we devised this six-week roadmap to Muhammad's Boxing Martial Arts 6-week program. So I'm going to share my screen with you very quickly. All right. First of all, welcome. Welcome to our program. Action. Thank you for taking action. Most people want their children, or a lot of people want their children to try martial arts, but they don't take the action. You took the action and signed your child up for our six-week program, and I thank you for doing that. Now, the pact. The pact is this. If for any reason during the 6-week period you feel that the program isn't right for you and your child, let us know and we'll be more than happy to refund 100% of your money. Also, if for any reason that we feel that your child or you aren't necessarily a good fit for our program, then we'll let you know that as soon as possible also. Now the rewards. The rewards of martial arts is tremendous. You know about the focus, you know about the discipline, you know about all of that. We've actually had people call us months and months later who their child only tried the 6-week program, 30-day program, or the child is still displaying the benefits of that program. So the program is tremendous. Martial arts is tremendous, especially for young people. The benefits are priceless. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about the week number 4, which is decision week. Now, that's the time where we'll sit and discuss the different pricing options and see if you decide that you want to become and your child want to become permanent members of our program. So we'll sit and talk to you about the different pricing options for that once the trial program is over. Now, we're very transparent and we're very upfront with our pricing. We will hate to have you and your child try the program, then realize that it's just not quite within your budget. If that's the case, I understand that. So what we want to do is let you know upfront what this would be, so we would hate to disappoint you at any point. Now, our 7-month program, it's a 7-month agreement at $169 a month, and we have a 12-month program for $149 a month. Again, we'll talk a little bit about these pricing options and also how you would save money by enrolling and taking an early enrollment at the 4-week mark. Also, feedback. At all times, we'd like for you to constantly give us feedback on the program, and we will definitely give you feedback as to how your child is progressing through the program. Okay, that brings us to week number 1. Week number 1, positive reinforcement. When your child is in class, it's very important that you constantly give him or her positive reinforcement, because we will. Don't be critical of your child. Don't say things like, well, your punches, your kicks weren't that great. No, we want to find positive things that your child is doing, and we want to reinforce that because they're just stepping out on the mat, and a lot of children are very apprehensive about doing something like that. So we want to constantly give them positive reinforcement. Now, that brings us to comparing. Please, please, please do not compare your child to the child in front, beside, or behind them. Children come in at different levels, different skill sets, different enthusiasms. You only should compare your child with how good they are and how much better they're going to be in the future. That's the only comparison. Please do not compare them to anyone else but themselves. Also, celebrate. Jumping into class is a major thing for a young person. There are so many unknowns, and just for them to get the courage up to go out on the mat should be celebrated. So their first week, take them out for ice cream. Take them out to Funland or something like that. and celebrate their achievement of stepping out on the mat, because that's a big move for them. Again, at any point in time, if you have any questions or concerns whatsoever, please let the instructor know, let myself know, let anyone behind the desk know, or you can email us at clayboxing@yahoo.com, and we'll be more than happy to respond to you right away. Okay, that brings us into week number 2. Week number 2, confidence. At this point in time, most of the butterflies are starting to come out. They're starting to get their footing in the class. The unknowns are starting to kind of wear away a little bit. So they're gaining a little confidence. But at the same time, we're teaching them confidence. We're instilling confidence. In martial arts, confidence is a big part. They will start to feel better about themselves because they're starting to do new moves and they see that it's not too hard now. They're starting to get their footing. Focus. Focus is very important. I say that in focus, a person who's mastered focus can do anything in life. Mastering focus is a skill, just like the skill of punching, kicking, anything. The more you do it correctly, and it's reinforced and constant repetition, you can master focus just like anything else. Now, practice. They're going to be learning new skills, punching, kicking, stances, things like that. What we ask is that you just take a few minutes, 10, 15 minutes a day, and work with your child. Have them to perform those different skills for you, and you can help them out a little bit. But during that performance, don't say, oh no, that was bad. Reinforce again with the positive reinforcement. You can help them. If it's something that you're familiar with, please do help them. But always give them that constant positive reinforcement during the practice. Also during this time, we're going to talk about goal setting. Now in martial arts, again, it is very important to identify goals, to set goals, and achieve goals. We will give them stepping stones as to how to achieve goals in their lives. We start out small and we work bigger. By achieving small goals in their lives, they will see that it's possible to gain any goal, to achieve any goal. So we start to talk about goal setting at this point. After each class, we have what we call mat chats. Mat chats is when we sit and we have discussions about stranger danger, bully prevention, goal setting, things of that nature. So we do that after each class. All right, now that brings us into week number 3. Now, week number 3, we start to highlight the improvements that they're making throughout the program. The improvements in their stances, their punching, their punches, keeping their hands up. You'll see improvements, and so will your child see improvements at this point. And it's going to be like night and day between week 3 and week 1. It's truly amazing the improvements that they make in such a short period of time. Now, and again, we're going to communicate the benefits to your child. We're going to say, you've done so well so far, and you're only halfway through the program. Just think of what you will look like in another 3 weeks and black belt and beyond. And then we'll also review the commitment. We'll review the commitment with your child of the 6-week program and possibly beyond. And we ask that you do the same. They've made it this far. They're doing a great job. Just communicate the commitment to them that I signed you up for this program and we're looking for you to at least complete the 6 weeks. Sometimes a child doesn't want to come to practice, not because they don't truly enjoy it, but it's a change in their lives. Some of them want to sit and watch TV, play with their friends, things like that. But again, you'll review the commitment with them as far as we'll at least finish the 6 weeks and we'll make a decision from there. Then we're going to go on to talking about the family decision. Now in week number 3, you and your family should pretty much have a good idea if it's something that is going to work for you. So you can talk and decide for our discussion when we have our consultation with you on week number 4, where we will discuss the pricing options and giving you the opportunity to save money. So it's a good time to to sit with your family and discuss whether or not martial arts is something that will work for you. And again, at this point, we're going to talk a little bit about how to save money, how to save the registration fee by signing up during the 4th week. Okay, which again brings us into the 4th week. You have been, and your child has been here for a month now. Celebrate that 1 month. That's great. Your child has his footing now. They feel the butterflies are gone. Their coordination is coming together. Their goal setting, their focus is getting better. Now is the time to really look at whether or not you want to move forward. Now, during this decision week, you can see any team member, and they will be more than happy to have you guys become permanent parts of our martial arts family. Now, if during this 4-week consultation you're not quite ready, that's fine. That's no problem at all. If you need more time, we'll be more than happy to give you more time. Week number 5, you can enroll. Week number 6, you can enroll. Now, you won't save as much money, but there's still great savings even if you sign up in week 4. I'm sorry, in week 5 or week 6. Week number 5, the goal. The goal ultimately is black belt. Any martial artist wants to master their craft. The ultimate goal is black belt. We'll talk about black belt to you and your child, and if that is included in your goals in the martial arts. So we'll talk about that a little bit. Again, we'll talk about saving money. Even though you may not have enrolled at week 4, let's say you did not. We hope that you have, but let's say that you did not. Week 5, you can still save money. There's still a great savings in week 5. Again, not as much as week 4, but there's still a great savings if you enroll in week 5. And constantly, we will communicate with one another. We want to make sure that all of your questions are answered, that you have no questions, that you know what's happening now and what will happen in the future. So we will keep that line of communication open. So please feel free at any time to let us know if you have any concerns, if you have any questions. Email, call, personal contact. And then we'll talk about the long-term goals. What is your long-term goal as far as in your child's life, in your life, and how you want to work together, and us as a martial arts team, parent, student, instructor, to help you to achieve the long-term goals for you and your child. And finally, that brings us to week number 6. Celebrate. They have made it through the trial program. That is cause to celebrate. So again, take them out, really make a big deal about them making it through the 6 weeks of training, and looking forward to possibly training to black belt and beyond. Then we prepare for the next journey. If you stay with us, again, we want you to stay with us. We want all of our children to stay with us if it is a good relationship and a beneficial relationship between us all. So we talk about the next journey. Where do we go now? What are your goals? What are we looking for in our martial arts lives? So we'll talk more about that during our 6-week, within our 6 week. And then again, as you can see, we constantly communicate and ask for feedback. We are very transparent. We love your feedback. We constantly give you feedback. And then finally, I produced a video called The Roadmap to Black Belt. Take a look at that video. It is very, very informative. Even if you decide not to stay, please look at that video, because it will tell you a lot about how to achieve goals in your life, not just in martial arts, but in life. And that's it. And I thank you so very much for listening to this video and watching this video. And we look forward to seeing you in class. Thank you.